today is a special day, and I almost missed it because I didn't really think about it. But then I just happened to realize what date it is, and I figured I really have to make a video because it's so special. In 2002, October 2nd, I signed up for a website called Hogwarts.nu, and on this website, when I was registering, I tried to think of a username. I tried to make up ones, but they either sounded too fantasy-like, that didn't work. So instead, I tried other things, and I was very S-based at first, and it started sounding a lot like Slytherin or related things, and I didn't like that. So I tried other combinations, just random combinations of letters that sounded like it could be something. And what I came up with was Maccadole. And since obviously just Maccadole, the dole is the dole, and the Macca is, Maccadole, or Maccadole, or whatever you want to say. But of course it was a Swedish website, so Maccadole fick jag peta ofta. Why did I completely try to keep talking in Swedish there. So Maccadole is something that they often called me. That was interesting. And I've had that username ever since because it's always available. It's something I made up. It's me now. My friends from the website became my real life friends, so to speak, but online is real too. And then online and offline, people call me Mac. If they speak English, they tend to call me Mac because it's just like a name, Mac, or Macca. But obviously it tends to be more like Mac if you're English and Macka if you're Swedish. Because Macka with a CK instead of CC is sandwich. So I've had a lot of sandwich jokes. It's just like, do you want a macca? It's still adorable, to be honest. And that website was really special. It was extremely family friendly. It was supposed to be very, so children could come on and use it. But obviously there weren't that many children as such. Mostly teenagers, early teens, late teens, some 20-somethings, kind of 30-somethings, and very few older people too. There were people of all ages, and it was really nice and creative and fun. You could play little games, or you could have your little farm thing and go there and talk to people, and read a lot of stories there, fan fiction, other things. A little role-playing forum was there. There were a bunch of sections to form and a bunch of games and things to do and people to meet, and to this day I still know people from that side. That's how I met all my friends basically. And then when I met some other people, I found out about that event through the site. So even though it wasn't Harry Potter related, I found out through the website or forum. So I went there, and now I have like 2 friends from that place. So I feel like that website that I really owe it a lot, both directly and indirectly. And that is why I connect everything, because it was a Harry Potter website. I say in my, Harry Potter video that became so popular from a couple of years ago, that's why Harry Potter means so much to me, because I think, what if I've never read Harry Potter? I would have never signed up for this website, and I would never meet my friends, and I've known Q now for 10 years, and she's one of my best friends, and we meet all the time, and I'm talking to people they're my friends, and it's amazing that happened. And you can always have those what if thoughts. You can trace anything back to a thing, and obviously there was a lot of nostalgia had to do with it, just sentiment, just it's like going up to the attic or your cellar or something, or You go to your basement and you find your favorite toy from when you were 7 and you go, oh my god, and you flip out. That's what I did because I was very emotional when I made the video. I was like, think of everything that Harry Potter has indirectly and directly given me, like not the character itself and not the book itself or the movies, just like the franchise in general and all the experiences and people that I met and everything. You can trace it back to like such small little details that in the end it's really important to me. And that website shut down in 2006, I think it was. And we used to meet from that website a lot. So when I was a teenager, I spent a lot of time every Saturday, not every, but whenever we set one up. And the record here was 20 people or 21 people or something. Usually we were 5 or 6. And all the small towns tended to be a little bit envious of Stockholm, for example, the bigger cities, because they had a set meeting every week. They didn't need to like decide with everyone first. It was always a set time and you could just go there. And they were like 15, 20 people every week, really. And here we were like 5. So obviously it was a bit different. And so when the website shut down, they started talking about, oh my god, we should have like a goodbye meeting. And teenagers and people, I should stop saying teenagers because we were different ages too, but mostly teenagers, obviously. I was 17 or 18 at the time when that happened, I think. I don't know. And so we said we want to go too, and everyone kept saying that we want to go too. So in the end, we did. A lot of people traveled to Stockholm from all over the country. And so when the website shut down, it's such an important part of our lives and such a great support for so many people in various ways. And it had its dramas, of course, but obviously it was a really great website for different reasons. And then we traveled to Stockholm and met like 300 of our friends. And that was a great experience. I love that. And the website brought me a lot, and I still remember it fondly and everything that came with it. And I'm glad that I found myself through that I'm Maccadole, and convenient too, because the username is always available online if you make up your own. And that's today, October 2nd. So many years ago. 2002 was a long time ago. I like that. That's what I wanted to share with you, and now I'm gonna go, and I will return later and to tell you about different things, and it'll be great. So, be well, live your lives, and Huggy, thank you for everything you gave.